Well, as some of you know, in the past, when I have participated in the Time for All Ages, where we're at now, I have always said I like true stories, things that I have experienced in my life, true things that have happened. And today is no exception. So I'm going to tell you a brief true story about a miracle of nature which visited us and out in the country, and I'd like to share with you. So let me share a slide of this. This is a Cecropia moth. It is the largest moth in North America. Its wingspan, when fully open, is about 5 to 6 inches. Very large moth. And an interesting thing about the Cecropia moth is that the caterpillar will make a cocoon, and the cocoon will not open in the same season that it makes it. No, it goes over winter. So the cocoon is hanging out there on the bushes somewhere over winter during the terribly cold nights and everything like that. Wind, snow, rain, sleet, whatever, and goes through the whole winter. And next May or June, the caterpillar, which at this point has metamorphosed into an adult, chews its way out of the pupal case inside the cocoon and emerges, as you see here in this picture. Now, the moth here, I don't know if you can see my cursor maybe, is hanging on the bottom of the cocoon itself. And I'm going to stop this slide and show you the cocoon itself here. This is the very cocoon that the moth came out of. Now I've cut it open to look at it, but it hangs on this branch here. It hangs in this position, kind of teardrop shape, and it has a few layers in it. The outer layer is a kind of papery, rough papery, but water repellent, I think basically waterproof coating, which is adhered to the stem here with a glue that the caterpillar exudes. Then the caterpillar forms this outer case. And once the outer case is formed, then the work continues inside. So we're going to look inside. And inside here is kind of a, it's maybe hard to see, but it's kind of a fuzzy material here. It looks like wool, kind of like. And that's sort of a bit of an dead air thing, insulation thing. And that gives, and also if the cocoon is bitten on or hit, that offers some cushioning. And then on the inside here, this inner case, there's a dark part in the middle, which I'll tell you about in a minute. The inner case here is waterproof. It's like a little capsule. And if you open that, you will see the actual pupal case, which is dark. That's very hard to see, but it's dark and it has the form of a pupa, if you've ever seen that. And that's where the caterpillar undergoes metamorphosis and goes over the winter, and then the next season comes out as an adult. So I wanted to say that this device that the caterpillar makes is really miraculous. We as humans spend countless amounts of money and research and time to try and come up with fabrics that will protect us from the weather. Synthetic fabrics made from oil and other chemicals. And, you know, we rack our brains and try and duplicate what this caterpillar can do by just eating plants. Just eating plants and making all of this stuff, never has to give it a second thought. And compared to what we can do, that's an impressive thing. So not that we should compare animals constantly to us, but we can be in awe of their achievements and what they can do in the world. And it gives us a certain amount of humility that we are just one species out of millions. And each one of these lives its life in its own way and has its own special talents and gifts and abilities. So that's the miracle that's all around us and what I wanted to share with you this morning. Thank you.